Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. One more time for Montgomery. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Patrick motioning here. Quick throw, taken in. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Goff. This one caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
And I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action, Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. Now an opening past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
The man who traded green and gold for Viking purple, it's Aaron Jones. And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On 3rd and a yard, here's Darnold. He's got a receiver, it's Addison. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
They'll run it here with Jones. A dive, and he's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Lions offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. A 2nd down throw for Goff. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Vikings offense going to take over just before the half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. The Vikings offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. To the left side here, caught by Addison. So we've reached halftime here at Ford Field, and the Lions have the lead. As we'll get you down to Orlando now That's what the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Powell now to bring it back. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Now Jones. Room to run inside the 40. And he'll be taken down.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll go play action with Darnold. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
It's almost like the defense knew the back was getting the ball there, because from the moment the ball was snapped, there was a defender all over him, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Now the 2nd-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is brought in. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Goff with the give to Montgomery. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Goff to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. 1st and goal, and here's Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. One more time with Montgomery. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
I fumbled the football. The Vikings have got it. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. And a big turn of events there. This defense trying to hold off the opposition now takes the lead, Greg, by taking it to the end zone.
Yeah, and it seems like week in and week out, Mike, in this league, there's 1 or 2 plays that determine the outcome of a game. And I get the sense here in the 2nd half, that game-changing scoop and score by this defense could very well be that play.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now headed back onto the field. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. They'll drop to throw. Working free downfield. It is Williams. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
His throw left side is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3. Throwing here is Goff. That is caught side of the end zone. Rock right. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Powell now to bring it back. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He keeps it himself.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. He'll look underneath here for Jones. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Darnold. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And with that throw, Mike, now they're clearly in position where they can at least attempt to tie the game with a field goal. But I don't think they should take the foot off the gas. Continue to take shots downfield. Continue. See if you can come away with a touchdown, knowing you at least have a field goal try if the touchdown doesn't work out.
The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This one he's got to have. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Lions' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. Montgomery. Man. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. The Lions offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line. Now a first throw here in overtime. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff to throw on first down. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one caught by Patrick. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On first and 10, here's Goff. The ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. And now, since we are in overtime, all challenges come from the replay officials, so we will get another look at this one. Here's Montgomery. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Third and long. Here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first, so it'll bring up fourth down.
Really nice job by the secondary. It's clear the offense was trying to put some layers and take a deep shot to pick up this first down, but with nowhere to go, The quarterback's got no choice but to check the ball down. They do a great job tackling in space and keeps them short of the first down.
So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. So it's a win here for the Lions. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.